Always good when you enjoy a beer, get that aroma in, get that senses going before you actually do the taste. Nice sweetness. This has a little bit of a, well, at the time of this video, Oktoberfest is still rolling through. It's still within the season. So I'm going to share with you a beer from one of my local breweries here in the Cincinnati area out of Mason, Ohio. It is going to be the Sonder Octoberfest. This is a fest beer. Comes in at 5.5% ABV. Sonder does some fantastic beers. They've been doing it for a number of years now. I can't remember the total they've been putting stuff out, but it's been somewhere between, I want to say, like 5 to 10 years or so. Not fully to 10, maybe like 7 years. But one of their beers, their You Betcha, is a very, very popular one here as a hazy IPA. But they have some other styles they've actually done well over the years. And Oktoberfest is one of the ones I've had in the past. So, but I have not done a review on the channel. So let's go ahead and get this one cracked open. Again, 5.5% ABV. Cool thing about them on their label as well, you see that date. That's not the date of the beer, actually. It's a date of a benefit where they were doing a 5K run for the Greater Project.org. So a little bit of a local contribution coming out of the brewery as well for the people that people that partook in that event. So thank you for that. And always nice to see the breweries have the community involvement. Go ahead and get this poured into the glass. Oh, look at that color. Ooh, that's nice copper color right there on the beer itself. I'll pretty much fill that glass all the way up. All right, Sonder, let's check you out, my friends, on this one here. Look at that. Look at that. That's a nice looking beer, if I do say so myself. Get a little bit closer, see if we can see. Yeah, you get that carbonation. You see those bubbles popping up to the top. Now the head is starting to break down some. Head was about about a finger right now. And you can see it is shrinking down some. So it is losing that rather quickly. Nice maltiness on the nose. Not jumping out of the glass, but right there with a nice whiff, you do pick it up. Always good when you enjoy a beer. Get that aroma in, get that senses going before you actually do the taste. Nice sweetness. This has a little bit of a, it's definitely got the fall type feel, but it's got a little bit of that fall going toward winter type appeal to it. A little bit of a spice type note in there. Maybe a little bit of a kind of like a cinnamon or a nutmeg type note coming off of it. But I do dig it. At the time I'm doing this, we're about to have all the Christmas beers start to come out already. We already have the pumpkin beers out. So this is a nice one to leap into the next season of beer drinking if you happen to follow the seasonality of everything. Taste wise, oh yeah, very nice. Has that nice distinctive flavor to the beer itself. Really hits nicely in the mouth. Really stands out there. It gives you that almost that Stein type feel. Like this is one you enjoy the Stein for the Oktoberfest season. Obviously, I like to show you the beer, so I'm not doing it in one of my Steins. I'm putting it in a glass so you can see it. But that's got that Stein appeal to it. It's got a nice little bit of a boldness in there in the flavor. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly malty. Very well balanced. Has an earthy appeal to it as well. Carbonation, definitely there. Gets a nice prickling action, but not over carbonated. If you're looking for something that can kind of sum up an Oktoberfest type appeal, this beer does hit on that for sure. Definitely has the overall appeal of being an Oktoberfest beer. Nice mouthfeel coming in play as well with this one. This one here, very nice, great overall appeal. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. And now as it gets even cooler and we're getting closer into, again, that late October, that little bit of a pumpkin type season, Christmas on the way, a nice one to transition over into the next beer season, so to speak. If you've had this one from Sonder, let me know what you thought of it by dropping a comment. Drop a comment in the chat there. Also, make sure you catch up with me on other social media. On the screen right now, there's actually a QR code. If you click that QR code, that'll take you to my link tree. You can catch up with me for the blog and the website, catch up with me on other social media as well. There's a few new things I'm working on to actually bring out that you might be interested in too. Thanks for checking out this video. If it's your first time here, really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe so that way you can come back again. And if it's not your first time, I always appreciate you coming back. Hopefully by now you did subscribe and you are enjoying all the content still. That being said, I look forward to catching up with you next time. Cheers.